All right, so thank you for that. And now we're going to move on to our next tremendous speaker. And let me just do this. Oops, wrong button. Oh, how did I go that way? Wait a second, here we go, sorry. Ah, here we go. Okay, so what I want you to know about Regina Loveless is that she is a business coach who has worked with women all over the world. She has a gift, her clients tell her, for helping people utilize the higher spiritual support system available to everyone, and also move the blocks that stand in the way of your progress and ultimately fulfilling your divine purpose. And I'm suspecting she'd help you figure out what that is too, what that divine purpose is. So let's give it up for Regina Loveless. Go get her.
You guys having a good time? Have you learned anything worthwhile yet? Yes. I just want to give a quick shout out to Leslie and Diana and their team. They have spent countless hours for months and months to give this gift to us. So thank you for your service. And I have been to Diana's Write the Right Book class, and it's excellent. She is so organized. She's so good at just nailing this is what you need to do and giving you the steps to move forward. So I recommend that. So confidence. We're talking about confidence today and claiming your confidence. How many of you think that's super easy? Good, the man in green. Thank you. This is the key to drawing in your ideal clients, and I'm going to share a secret with you today. I recently was reading a business article, and someone had posed the question, how essential is confidence in sales? The answer that they gave was in all caps, and it said, it, period, is, period, everything, period. So why? Why is it so essential? Can we shut down the... Thank you. Why is it so important for us to have confidence in our businesses? So for our business to be successful, we need to be making an impact and bringing in a good income, correct? For us to be able to make that impact and have that income, we need to be getting our product or services out to people where they're using them. For us to effectively get our product and services out to people, we have to have confidence, right? Think of yourself. If you were to go make a purchase from someone and they seemed a little bit iffy about what they were offering you, how confident are you in what it is you are about to purchase? And how likely are you to go through with that purchase? Now, when Diana was just up here speaking, you guys listed confidence of one of the top 3 things when you think of somebody as an expert in a field. Would you agree that that is a prominent attribute of people who are experts, is the confidence that they claim? So this number 1 secret that I'm going to share with you today, I promise you that it not only will bring you more success in your business, but I also promise you that you will feel so much more deeply fulfilled in your business as you put this to practice. Each of you has something vital to share with the world, something very important. Do you feel that inside of you? I hope you all have felt the confirmation of that you have something divine to share that makes the world a better place. And what we're going to talk about today will help you to carry that through. I'm going to do a little demonstration. Oh, first though, I want to ask, does anybody here, are you fans of the Marvel movies? Avengers. Oh, good. We have quite a few. And does anybody agree with me that the very best one is Dr. Strange? Oh, well, at least a couple. Good. I found it very inspiring. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you see it. So for the many of you that maybe haven't seen it yet, it's basically the story of a man who is a brilliant surgeon, but he also is very arrogant. He's very choosy about who he serves, and he's kind of cocky about it. And so he gets in a major accident that damages his hands. He's no longer able to do his work. He tries modern medicine. It isn't helping him. He decides to go east to find some help so that he can fix his hands and be able to return to his work. Well, in this process, he comes into this training. And in this training, he learns all these magnificent skills. He basically becomes a superhero. He's able to do magnificent things. The pinnacle point of the movie, and this is getting back to confidence, the pinnacle point of the movie to me is a very quiet moment when he is with his mentor, the Ancient One. And she says to him, with everything that you've learned, all these skills that you've gained, you have missed the most important lesson of all. And he asks, what is that? And she says these 4 words. It's not about you. That, my friends, is the key to confidence. That is the #1 secret about your business, about sharing your business, about doing your work. It's not about you. This tool will help you to gain confidence as you put it to use. And I want to now do a demonstration to help you to see how to apply this to business. Can I get 2 people to volunteer to come up here for a minute? Let's do right there and right there. Oh, is that good? I don't know. All right, so just stand on either side of that black mark right there. Okay, I'm going to have them go through a process 2 different times. Okay, so first of all, I have this mirror. Okay? So Katrina here is going to be the business owner. And keep this coupon. Trisha is going to be the potential client. Okay? So the first time I want you to do this, I want you to tell Trisha what you do in your business with this just right in front of your face. Okay, so you can come up here a little bit more. Now I need the 5-second version. Okay, so go ahead and tell her.
5-second version?
Mm-hmm.
I supply you with a magazine where you can reach newcomers in the area.
Excellent. Okay, now we're going to take this down so she's no longer thinking of herself. And we're going to do this again. This time, for those who can't read it, it says, how may I serve you? Okay? Mm-hmm. So this time, I want you to get really heart-centered and think about the deeper work of what you do and what it brings to people. Now, your potential client is who? Business owners that need to advertise?
Yes, people looking to reach newcomers in the area.
So you get to pretend that's what you need. And maybe it is. Is it? Okay, fantastic. Great, great. Okay, so now we have this frame, and your focus is heart-centered, and it's all about her. What you can do to benefit her. Okay, so I want you to, again, tell what it is that you do with her in mind and how you can make her life better.
I can give you leads each month of people who have recently relocated to the area. Is that a short enough version?
Okay, that was excellent. Okay, now, when we were here, how did that feel to you?
Really awkward because I couldn't see her.
Disconnected. Yeah. Okay.
Talking to myself in the mirror. I did. I was like, I didn't like that.
Now, this is an object lesson, but do we do this sometimes when we tell people about our business?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so then when we did the frame, and how did it feel to you?
Weird.
Yeah, disconnected. Okay, now when we did the frame, how did it feel to you?
It made me think more about her because it's like framing her face, so I'm like thinking about her without.
And did you,
If that makes sense.
were you able to connect more to the deeper message of your work and like the result?
Yes.
Okay. And how did it feel for you?
Much better. I can connect with her. I can see her face. You naturally want to look at somebody's face when they're talking.
Did you feel like she cared about your business? Awesome. Thank you. You can go ahead and sit down. So with our businesses, it's not about us. Now, Lee talked about authenticity sells, and it does. When you come from a place of service compared to thinking of yourself, how does that affect how easy it is for you to be authentic? Which way is easier for you to show your authenticity? Service, right. When you come from service and you're giving of your heart, you're tapping into the gifts that you have inside of you that make an impact for other people. How many of you have gifts inside? Every single one of you. People are looking for you and what you have to offer. People may even be praying for you to come into their life, because you can shift them and get them on another trajectory that can make a tremendous difference. Even if you're just playing a small role, it can make all the difference to them, and that's very vital. So I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios, and I want you to tell me if either of these look familiar to you. Okay, in scenario number 1, you go to a networking event, and when everyone's introducing themselves, Susie stands up and tells about what she does and talks a little bit about herself, and you can tell in that moment that what you have to offer is exactly what she needs, that it's a really good match. So you're excited to talk to her, and after the event, you're a little nervous, but you build up your courage and you go over and introduce yourself and talk to her a little bit about what it is that you do and what you offer. But when it comes to the point of saying, would you like to purchase, it's like, How many of you know what that feels like? And you completely chicken out. We have all done that. Okay, who benefited from this situation? Neither party. Okay, we'll come back to that. So scenario number 2, you go to a business luncheon, and while you're sitting there over lunch, you're visiting with the woman next to you, and she tells you all about her business, and she asks you if you would like to purchase what she offers, and you say, no, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm taken care of in that area. And then she spends the next 10 minutes telling you all the reasons why you really, really need what it is that she has to offer. No judgment. Have we all been there? Yeah, we all have. Okay, so I want to go back to the mirror and the frame. In this first scenario, who was this woman that I was describing thinking about when she was hesitant to share what she had to offer and ask for a commitment? She was thinking of herself. What do you think might have been going on in her head? Afraid? Yeah, needed some confidence. What if she doesn't like what I have? What if she thinks I charge too much? What if I get rejected? What if I'm not enough? What if she says yes and then I don't know what to do to really fulfill what I've told her? We've all been there too. Okay, so how can we help her out? How can we shift it to the frame? Do you think that if she is focusing on Susie, and what can I do for Susie, and feels in her heart, I really want to make her life better, and I know I can, and she really cares about Susie, is that going to be easier for her to gain confidence? I want to bless your life. I want to make things better for you. Okay, so back over here to, we'll say Anna. Who is Anna thinking about when she goes on and on? For like 10 minutes, and the whole time you're thinking, what do I have to do today? What am I making for dinner? While she's going on about her business. Who is she thinking about? Yeah. And what maybe is going on in her head? What's desperation? Okay, might be fear again, right? Of like, I have got to have this sale. I've got this bill I have to pay. And maybe it's even a little more positive and based on a goal. I promised myself I was going to get 5 sales this week, and you're one of them. Okay, but who is she thinking about? Yeah. Sometimes when we see potential clients, we see like a big dollar sign. Do you know what I'm talking about? It is beautiful that there is an exchange of energy in what we do, that we offer a service or a product and then they pay us for that. That is a beautiful exchange, but the money cannot be our primary driving force. It's the result. Our primary driving force has to be service. And when you step into that service, you gain confidence. And then are you going to gain more clients? Yes, absolutely. So how can we help this woman to step into how may I serve you? What could she do differently? Yeah, put down her mirror, forget about herself for a little bit, and what? Ask instead of tell. Questions are an excellent way to feel out if somebody really wants your service. All right, so I want you to, just for a moment, I want you to get into partners, and for just a minute, I want you to go like this and get into a heart-centered space and give a 5-second description of what it is that you do, and then we'll switch. Okay? How can you serve them? Try to feel it from your heart. Okay, if you haven't switched, go ahead and switch. Okay, go ahead and wrap it up. All right, thank you. Need your attention back up here. I know it's hard to describe what you do in 5 seconds. That can be a little tricky. But were some of you able to connect to that place and really genuinely care about the person? How many of you were able to feel that heart-centered space? And did you feel how much more confidence you could step into? Because when you have the mirror in front of your face, where does your energy go? Back at you. When you have that frame and you're coming from a place of service, where does your energy go? It feeds them. It blesses them. So in our 2 scenarios, we had a woman who wasn't giving enough information or wasn't saying enough. And we had another woman who was saying too much. So how do you measure? How do you measure how much to share? Read the other person, ask questions. Practice? Okay, good. All right, I'm going to give you a little tool that is a good measuring device. Would you like to have that? Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to give it to you in the form of a story because that's how it happened to me. I was going for a drive, and I love to learn. I love to be edified. So when I'm going on a long drive, I like to listen to something that's going to feed my soul. So I had a CD that I felt inspired to listen to that day. I felt like I needed what information was on there. And I go to put it in the CD player, and it usually grabs, but it didn't. And so I kept pushing and pushing. And then I hit play, and it said, no disc. I was like, oh, you got my disc. Like, what is going on here? Well, something that I have learned about life is that there's always a lesson. And in those uncomfortable situations, if I'm willing to be humble and open up to learning the lesson, I can benefit from it. So this is what I did. What? What is this all about? What am I supposed to learn? I thought I was supposed to listen to this CD. And the words that came to my mind were, you're being pushy in your business. And I was like, oh. Like, I pushed the CD and what did I get back? Nothing. So think of a CD player. There's a grab. So that is your tool. As you are explaining your business, you hand them some information. Listen for the grab. Asking questions, doing things like that is really helpful. It's also help you to measure where that grab is. Do they have questions? Do they struggle with something? And that's another thing I wanted to mention is that what if you feel intuitively that it's a yes, that they will benefit from your product and that they really want it, but their words are saying, I can't afford it, I don't have time. Their words are saying no, but you feel a yes. Then what? Do you walk away? Why does that happen? When they're saying no, but you know they want and could benefit from what you offer, what's going on inside of them? Okay, maybe lack of confidence in themselves and if they can receive from what you offer. They're scared, fear. Thank you. And those patterns, those cyclical things that happen where we just are running up against a wall. Do we all know what that's like? Where we want something, but we just can't get through it. We can't get through the fear. We can't get through to possibility. If you walk away from that, you have left them stuck in the same pattern that they have been living. Is that doing them a favor? No. So what do we do? You could ask a question like, I understand that's a struggle for you. Would you like me to help you brainstorm through that and come up with a solution? Try to open that door of possibility. Do tapping or, whatever to get them thinking about it in a different way. Thinking that, oh, this is possible. Maybe I really could. It's the difference between if a child says, oh, I want to buy this, can I buy this toy truck? And you say no. Or you say, that would be so much fun. What could we do to earn the money? What's the difference in that? Closed door to, yeah, let's create something. Hey, this is possible. That is what you can offer to people, and you can get them over that hump, get them over their fears, open the doors of possibility to them that can get them on a different trajectory and can make such a tremendous difference for them. So in closing, as I was preparing for this event, I actually wrote a little song that I want to just sing the chorus for you. It's called Love Outright because I was thinking of you, the heart that you have, because love outright means love completely, no holds barred. You're loving fully. And this song talks about service. It talks about bringing light to the world in being who you are, and that's exactly what you do. So it goes like this. We reach out in service, we share our light, we open our hearts to make the world more bright. We strengthen each other, we stand upright, and we love outright. So I want you to try to sing it with me. 4 lines. We reach out in service, we share our light, we open our hearts to make the world more bright, we strengthen each other, we stand upright, and we love outright. Think you can do it? Okay, try it. We reach out in service, we share our light, we open our hearts to make the world more bright. We strengthen each other, we stand upright, and we love outright. One more time, this time clap. We reach out in service. We share our light. We open our hearts to make the world more bright. We strengthen each other. We stand upright. And we love outright. Good job. Good job. Claim your confidence. Claim what it is that you bring to the world, what it is that you do. Claim the transformation that you provide for other people. Because it's not about you. Do it for them. Thank you.
Thank you.